So integrity is essentially when, like, you have a set of values or ethics that you hold really dear to yourself. It's like a moral honesty. Now, weirdly, like in Enemies to Lovers, one of the foundations of that is this raw, honest truth. And there is something that makes a character, I'm trying to think of a word that isn't integrity, but like makes a character feel genuine when they have integrity and they stick to their moral values. Now, a hero does this because we want to see them as like knights in shining armor. They have these values. They couldn't possibly break their values, except when they do, because they have to save the loved one, and yet we see that as a good thing. With villains, it creates a kind of ferocious, terrifying villainy. When a villain says they will kill your mother if you don't do XYZ, and then you don't do XYZ, and then they kill your mother, that is terrifying because they follow through. And yet we accept that as a reader because they told the truth the whole time. They told the truth the whole way through. Like, one of the examples that I love about this is President Snow in the Hunger Games. He always says, I only ever kill for a reason, and I will never lie to you. And it's true. He sticks to those the whole way through. And I can't help but kind of love him because he's so honest and truthful, despite the fact it's fucking awful what he's doing. So yeah, I think it creates a kind of terrifyingness around a villain when they have integrity, and it creates tension and conflict because the reader will innately know that if a villain says they're going to do X, Y, and Z, then you know that they're going to do that, and that brings up the tension for the reader as well.
I've been rewatching Rosalian Isles recently, and Isles' birth father, because she was adopted, he is a serial killer. He's part of the mob, but he actually says to her when someone is making it look like there's been murders going on, that's his MO. He says, I don't kill women, I don't kill children, I only kill people who deserve it. Yeah. And there are certain people that it looks like it is him doing it because it's the same MO and stuff, but he's like, it really, really wasn't me. And it turned out it wasn't him because he does actually have integrity. But at the same time, he's still quite terrifying because he's still a serial killer.
Exactly. Well, that's like Dexter as well, right? Like Dexter has a moral code that he sticks to religiously. So he's only going to kill people if the police force weren't able to prosecute. And in a weird way, as a viewer, that makes what he's doing and his actions more acceptable. So like integrity is one of these tools that you can use to really make the reader feel uncomfortable.